Bienvenido, welcome, I'm Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. You know, I love starting every single day, doing my dailies. I get up early, I work a little bit, I make some breakfast, take my daughter to school, usually go out for a nature walk. Today we didn't do that, but what we ended up doing was kind of cleaning up a little bit. I did work a little bit before starting the stream, which I'm actually pretty excited about. Probably tomorrow I might be able to share, depending on if I finish this one today. I might finish this one today. If not, then it'll be like the next day. I'll do the dev stream. But either way, welcome in. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Flopix, Greninja, Scorpio, welcome. Ooh, you know, I want to see those 3 emojis. 1, 2, 3 emojis describing how your day has been. Maybe something you're excited about. I know I didn't stream yesterday, so I didn't get to see your weekend plans. You know, I would love to guess. You know, drop in those 3 emojis. I want to see what you guys did for the weekend. For me, I was busy taking care, spending time with my family. They weren't feeling the best. You know, Bingo and my fiance were not feeling the best, so I was mainly spending time with them. You know, I don't know about you guys, if you guys did anything fun, interesting. And I think it's funny because you put Flopix, you put sleeping on the job. I know. I don't know why Discord didn't want to say welcome to you guys. I had to literally activate them. Excuse me. You're supposed to welcome people when they come in. Yeah, that's fine. 4 emojis is okay. It's fine. I just say 3 emojis. I think it's fun. But if you feel that 3 emojis is too restricting, drop in the 4. It's fine. No worries, Greninja. But how are you guys? I want to hear, I want to see the emojis. Hello, Mushi. Welcome in. We're going to be doing some doodles. I did switch it up. So my morning, I don't know about you guys. My mornings are going to be the doodle/dev streams. Just because I thought about it and I was like, I am more motivated to work in the morning. And in the evening, I want to chill. I want to hang out with you guys. That's why I'm switching the gaming to the evening. You know, and it just works so much better for me energy-wise. And I think it's just going to be better in the long run. Eventually, when I get to do, if I could do this full time, that would be wonderful. And I would love to be able to switch it where it's longer in the morning, and then the evening I'll just do a long gaming session. You know, you like the schedule? Thank you. Yeah, I think it just works better for me, just energy wise. Just because drawing at the end of the day can be a little stressful, and because this is I want to work on my game where I want to do doodles with you guys. Let's see, Greninja with the box, the packing. Oh, so you were you're moving, right? No. You're packing up and you were stressed out. I'm guessing. That's my guess, Greninja. So you're helping move, or you're are you moving from your home, or are you moving things to your home? I'm not sure. I'm having that feeling that you're moving. And then Flopix with the PC sleeping. Yes, that's close enough. Yeah, it's close. Nice. Okay, so I did get pretty close. So which one is it? Are you moving away, or are you moving to this place? And then Flopix with the PC, I'm guessing you were on your PC all day and you were just exhausted at school, because that's with the graduation thing. I'm assuming it's the end of the school, right? End of the school year, because I know for Bingo, she's finishing up her year and she's getting ready for a project or something. She has to do a closing project, a presentation. I don't know. She hasn't decided what her presentation is going to be, but they have to do an end of year presentation. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm guessing that's kind of what you're going with, right? Let's see. Greninja, I'm moving houses in the neighborhood. We have a lot of heavy stuff. It's going to be fun. Oh, fun in quotations. Oh, I know. I know this kind of fun. I'm tired of this kind of fun. I used to have that all the time because I was a big kid. I was always on the bigger side. So it's oh yeah, come on, we need you to help move stuff. I'm like, what? Whose stuff am I moving? It's not even my stuff. I'm moving other people's stuff. Hope it goes well. No, I know, 100%, right? Hope it goes nice and smooth, Greninja. I do remember, I was remembering funny things of moving. I remember years ago, helping my sister move from her apartment to a different apartment. And also welcoming Great Atlas. Hey, hello, Osel Blocks. Yo, how it's going? It's going great. I love it. I love the morning energy for me. It's morning. It is 11:26 a.m. Eastern time for me. So it is a little better for me to do like some doodles, do some dev work, you know, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be so much better. I'm already like excited about it. I usually work in the morning anyways, and then I switch into gaming with you guys. But I was like, no, I think it's just better to keep that momentum of work, you know? But no, like I was saying, I remember once I was moving with my sister, like my sister was moving. Wait, so do you get a name for the creature? What creature? My guy? Oni Boi. I have it on the screen. It's Oni Boi, and then Ghosthead is the artist. We do share the same body. We're the same person, but Oni Boi does all the talking while Ghosthead does all the art. He just hangs out with his little headphones, just listening. See, I can show you when I move, he moves his hand, see? It's kind of fun. Hey, Ryan, welcome in. No, but, and then the guy in the middle, this guy we're doodling, that one is Zoro's, or, well, I think, are they in here? No, they're not. It is Stormy. Stormy asked for this character from Risk of Rain 2. Great Atlas. Now, my friend caught a Landorus in Pokemon Go, but he doesn't know Pokemon that well, so I told him he caught the Indian Turban guy now. That's actually really funny, Atlas. Man, I haven't played Go since they first came out. Either way, okay, I was gonna go back. I just want to finish the super fast story of me helping my sister move, and I remember she had nothing to drink, right? And my friend was also helping me, and she gave us alcohol at the time. It was like we were old enough to drink, but it was just like the worst thing you could ever do when someone's all sweaty, they're exhausted, they're tired, and then you give them alcohol to drink. I was like, no, I'm not gonna drink this. My friend did. He felt so bad. It's such a bad experience, but funny at the same time. Hello, G, Mr. Ghost. This fella's like opening presents before Christmas. Wait, who likes opening presents before Christmas? And Ryan, I'm making a goofy custom crossover between snacks on my edit app on my phone. Wait, what? So yeah, loving this Oni. Right? I think this is so much better. For me, it's a lot better opening up like this. Oh wait, yeah, that's fine. I think it's just better for me energy wise early in the morning. I do like working. I like working in the morning. Like I said, I usually get up in the morning, I work a little bit on my game, or depends, really depends. I might work on like actual work. I might do actual work if I'm able to. I'll do it in the morning, and then I will start making breakfast and start my day. And then like after my gaming stream, which used to be my gaming stream, I usually work again. And I was thinking, that doesn't make sense. I'm already in work mode. Then I take a break to do gaming. It does really kind of like messes with my flow. And I want the end of the day to really be like, okay, I get to hang out, play some games, just chill, low energy going into the day with you guys. You know what I'm talking about? Let's see. OG, is it watching this stream, fellas, like that? Let's see, with Flopix, there's a Gigantamax among your guys. Wait, there is? There's a Gigant. I can't actually say I have them hidden because I have so many screens. I'm curious who is it? Oh my God, also Blocks. That is so funny. There is a Gigantamax. That is new. I did not know that. That's kind of cool. And then Atlas, although I won't be able to play Champions with you. Then since it's later, yeah, I know it will be the later ones. Sorry, I mean, like, will the summertime, will that be better for you? Like, hopefully, yeah, because we'll be switching it to the afternoons, my evening streams. It's just better. I know, like, it might be kind of mess up with you guys, but it's just better for me in the long run. And eventually, either way, when I can do full time this kind of work, you know, like if I could do full-time game dev, I would do way more streaming, and they probably would be later anyways. And then Ryan with the cards, crying and sleeping. Wait, what happened with the cards? What happened? Why were you so sad or upset? Oh. But all right, let's go into the doodles. Where is it? This one. All right, let's start doodling. So we did do the bulk. We built it out last time. Now we got to continue it and actually work on this and make it look better, right? The Great Atlas with gaming, eating, and walking. So you have played some chess. I'm guessing you played some chess. You had some food like chicken, and you went for a nice walk. That actually sounds like a nice full day. And Ryan, it's that I've reached 117 of my card game, and my throat is hurting a little this morning, and I'm tired. Aw, 117. Jeez, that is a nice number. Congrats. Like I said, I was doing the card game with you guys, but I kind of like dropped it. Ozzo Blocks with the grenade, angry and hurt. Oh, what happened? You hurt yourself? 3 out of 3. What? Oh yeah, nice. I got it. Nice. That's perfect. I feel like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like this is good energy for me in the morning, because like yeah, like it is fun to game in the morning, but it does. I don't feel productive. You know what I mean? Like I am very much. I do like napping. I like napping, but if I don't get the nap, then at the end of the day, I am pretty drained. I do like if I nap, then I don't sleep. I am very much more of an otter, but a lot of times I don't get a chance to nap, you know. And if I nap, then I'll sleep like maybe like 2 hours, like 2-3 hours in a day if I nap. If I don't nap, then I'll sleep like 4 or 5. I'm not much of a sleeper. I know a lot of you guys love sleeping. My fiance is a heavy, like she loves sleeping. She loves napping. Like she loves her like uninterrupted sleep. Me, I am like so used to it, which is not a good thing. I am so used to taking naps just because when I was like a kid. A lot of times I would be with my parents. Like I would be like in the car, or I would be like with my dad in like the warehouse, and like he'd be working and I'd be like sleeping on like a pallet. I don't even have the time to sleep. Yeah, no, I mean like that's how I used to be. I used to be like that, Bloxy. I used to be like that as a kid. I never I would be so tired. I remember like I said, I would take so many naps because I would sleep whenever, because like a lot of times I would be with my dad, he'd be working, and I wouldn't be at home. I would just be hanging out like in a warehouse. I'd be in the warehouse, he'd be working, he'd be doing something, and I would be sleeping on like a pallet jack or something. I'm not even joking. You know, I mean, I appreciate it that I would spend time with my dad. Like, it was really nice. But at the same time, it's one of those, like, Jesus, that really messed with my sleep, didn't it? Obviously, this is like the sketchy phase. It's supposed to be messy. Don't worry about it. We're just like, right now, we're just seeing if the lines will work where they are. Because we did like the block out of like the positioning and stuff like that. But like right now we're actually like building what it's gonna look like. So don't think it's supposed to look like this yet. You know what I mean? Yeah, see, like I'm already looking at it. It's more like this. Yeah. See, and then this eye is gonna be like this thing. No. Like that. There we go. It's gonna be like kind of like this. Also, I love Beatles now. You do? What got you into Beatles? Like the Beatles? What, like the music, or are you talking about the bug? I gotta go. It's too glitchy. Sorry. No worries, Ryan. You do you. You know, you do you. I do appreciate you hanging out with us. But if it's like a really awful experience, like you're trying to watch it and it's like super glitchy, then, you know, I get it. I 100% get it. I do that too. You know, it is one of those things, like when you're watching something, if it's just like freezing, you're like, dude, I'll watch this later. Okay, bye. I may come back. Yeah, you do you, Blixie. Hope you have a wonderful day. Let's see, Great Atlas. There's a type of beetle called Atlas beetle, and it looks super sick. Ooh, I think I know which one that is. I'm actually like I don't mind looking at stuff while we're doing like these doodle things. Because they're like this, they're like low key. We get to hang out, and I think Atlas Beetle. I am curious. I like you piqued my interest. Oh, it's this one. I do know which one that is. I have seen that. They look really cool. And then Greninja, my school schedule today is weird for 2 days. Wait, why? What's so odd about it? You know? Oh, I was looking at it. See, it's kind of like this going. It was kind of like that. Okay. That's why I was like looking at it. And then he got like this chin. No. There we go. That's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting from this guy. The Bandit. I did look more into this game. It is very neat. Greninja, usually I have 2 classes in the morning, so I'd be off right now. But since there's testing for 9th and 10th, my classes are in the end of the day. Oh, interesting. That is actually interesting. I know like they do that sometimes. I do remember in school back in the day, the hours would be very crazy. See, I'm not sure what, because this is like the old, like the classic version, and then this is like the new version. You know, like should we add these things? I kind of like the classic version a little more, if I'm being honest. But like, yeah, I kind of like the classic version a little bit more. It is kind of like this thing going on, right? And then what was it? This. Oni, you got it backwards. Wait, what did I get backwards? What do you mean? Are you talking about this? This is this is the old version. This is the new version, right? Is that now you're talking about? I don't know. What are you talking about? I'm so confused. What do you mean? Did I not say it right? The one that's like the left one is the new one and the right one is the old one, but like a year or 2. Really? This one's the old one, but this one says risk of rain. Oh, returns. Oh, so this is the new one. Wait. So the 3D one is the old one? And then the new one is this one? Or is this just an art that they did? Oh, okay. So the left one is a remake. Interesting. Of the original. Well then, okay. So but it is made in like the older style. The more you know, like it's interesting. I did not know that. It's cool. I like it. I did look into this game a little bit after we talked about it last time. You know, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I like it. It's cool. So I'm thinking like this would be kind of like messy, obviously. This is like fur. And then this one, same thing. It'll be all like messy, whatever. You know me, like this is like the building phase. We're not actually into the detail yet. You know, I just want to like build out the characters just so we know how it looks. And then like kind of this. This is the belt, right? He has like a belt. And like what kind of belt is that actually? I think it's just like a generic belt, right? Let me look. It's like a buckle. It's like a buckle belt. Actually, it doesn't even have the interest. Oh, I know kind it is. I do get what kind of belt this is. Very funny. It's kind of interesting that he has this kind of belt. Huh. Okay. So it'd be kind of like this, I'm assuming. Right? He'd have like one of these style things going on. There we go. And like that, I feel. Yeah, okay. And then like this one goes like that. And it's kind of like this going on. I'm playing Risk of Rain 2 right now. Nice. I did check out the game. Like I said, it looked cool, and I was like, that seems like a fun game. If like that was like your main game, you know what I'm talking about? That feels like one of those games that reminds me of the crab game that I was playing. You know, because it is a roguelike. It is a roguelike. And I was like, it reminds me of the crab game we were playing the other day, where like you just constantly play it and you just try to get farther every time. Like I didn't try it though, but it does look like a game I would play with my friends. But is it not? Is it like, it is multiplayer, right? It looks like a fun game to play with other people. You know, it looks like one of those. It looks like one of those games that you'd want to play with your friends. Like maybe not so much by yourself, but you could. But like it gives me the vibe like, oh, I want to play this, but with my friends. And we'd like just trip around, mess around or whatever. You know, it gives me that vibe. All right, let's do like this. Yeah, something like that. And then this one's kind of like around here. Something like this. And then, yeah, this is it. This is the direction we're going with this. And then let's see how that is looking. It's not too bad. I feel like it's not too bad. Hey, Salty Pretzel, I have created a piece of worm/dog crayon called Crayolins. Each one is based off a different color crayon and how used they be. Okay. I like that. That's kind of cool. I think I saw that. I think I saw you posted it, right? Because I was like, wait. I was like, the Crayolins, that sounds so familiar. I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw that in my feed, and like I think I watched it. I might have watched it in like a moment, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. I feel like I did see it because I do watch your guys' stuff. A lot of times when you guys post stuff, I will watch it. You know, I don't always like comment because like, I don't know, maybe I'm like washing the dishes or doing something while I'm listening to stuff, because I'll just make a playlist. I'll literally go like, all right, select boom, 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 boom. And then I'll just like, I'll leave it on and I'll listen to it and like kind of watch while I'm doing other stuff. That's what I usually do just because like I have the access to it. Yeah, that's what I'm like. A lot of times I do watch your guys' stuff. I just don't comment or like it, or sometimes I will like it. I'll like, oh, let me like this because I do know this is somebody's. I listen to so many things though. But like I have that ability, you know, since I work from home, a lot of times I'll just put a playlist and I just won't touch it. Like I'll just sit down. I'm like, okay, how long is this? Okay, I got like boom, 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 boom. There's like 2-3 hours of stuff to listen to. Cool. And then that's it. I'll just leave it on while I'm working and I'll look over sometimes because I have multiple screens, so I'm allowed to. And it doesn't like affect me. It's not like I'm actively watching. You know what I mean? It's more like background noise at some point. You know, it's like, it really depends. I feel like there's like some people, oh, like a friends of mine, like, oh, have you seen this anime? I'm like, yes, or sometimes no. I'm like, no, I didn't watch this anime. Like, oh, why not? And they're like, dude, that anime is like, you have to pay attention. And like, I can't pay attention if I'm like working. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's hard to like actively sit down and watch a movie too. Like, what was a movie? Oh, there's a movie that I have. I purchased it because I love Studio Ghibli. I love their movies. And I own the movie The Boy and the Heron. But I haven't watched it yet. I pre-ordered and everything. It's kind of embarrassing. I pre-ordered a movie, which I know I usually don't agree with pre-ordering anything. But I was like, I already have all the other movies. I'm going to have it just for the collection. You know what I mean? So I did pre-order it, which is like, I don't like that. But I pre-ordered it. And then I was like, I haven't watched it. So I've had it for like over a year. And I haven't watched the movie that I pre-ordered, which is embarrassing. Let's see, Salty Pretzel. Like, for the example, the black crayon is really short. The white crayon is tall. The yellow crayon has a dark tip from accidentally mixing with other colors. I love that. I actually 100% agree with that because you know everybody uses the black for the outline. Everybody uses the black. The black is such a overused color. Nobody uses white because you're always using white paper. You know what white is actually good for, to be honest, Salty? White is a great color for crayons if you're mixing other colors. If you're trying to mix colors, it's a really good blending crayon. I know, but like this is. Hey, welcome in, Jack Diamond. Welcome to the stream. We're doing some doodles. We're drawing Bandit from Risk to Rain 2. This was suggested by Atlas. Thinking about actually, yeah, right? It was you, Atlas, who suggested this one. I was about to say, I was like, oh, I don't have you on my list. So who was it last then? The one before. Wait. Let me check. I know. I'm like, let me check. We did. So currently we're doing this one, right? We're doing this one. Let me hide this one just briefly, just because like I have to like put it on my list. Hey, Rora Vortex, can you send what? This one, the witch doctor. That was yours last, right? Yeah. Okay, that's what like I didn't get. I think because I was busy, I didn't get to send it. This is the last one. I was like, what did we do last? This one. I will do that. You know, I'll do that right now. Just bear with me while I do that. All right, let's make it a file. I'll put it on the, thank you so much. Let's see, WD, save that. And then you want it, that version with the background and one version without, right? I'll do the other version without the background. Let's remove the background. Where is it? Boom, boom. And the rocks, hold up. I'm like slowly, there we go. Then the nothing, just the blank. I'll save that one too. There's a PNG. Salty blue and, wait, blue and green also short, because I'd imagine they'd be used a lot for skies, oceans. Yeah, no, 100% Salty. I still think the black is obviously the shortest, but I 100% agree. I agree with that. Let's do add alpha, and then I'll post those in the Discord on the streaming section. All right, and then let's go back to, where is it? There we go. Back to you. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. And then let's send it in the Discord. So if you do join the Discord, you guys are able to pick up these drawings. Let me upload some files. It's this one and that one. There you go. There we go. So if you want them, there's, listen, send to DM private. No, I send it to everyone. That's what I do, Vortex. Pink 2 for dresses and princesses. Oh, I like that, Salty. I kind of like that. You're right. I do feel like pink is used a lot. It is a very nice color. You know what I mean? I believe it is a really nice color. But no, I after every drawing, I make it available for everyone, Vortex. You know? It's not one of those, like, I don't hide them. It is like open for all you guys. You know, these aren't like commissions. It's like a fun thing that I share with you guys. Eventually, I would love to make these stickers. I think that would be really fun to do if I got, where you put it? I put it in the streaming section. In the Discord, in the streaming section, it is right there. Right under this stream. This current stream, I have it under that. See, I think it's just going to be better this way. Where you put it? Oh, wait. And whites. Sanity hangs on whenever someone gets their hands on construction paper. Oh, I know. It really is like that. No, it is. It is like that, Salty. I agree. That is like a wonderful storytelling. I love it. I think that's like amazing storytelling. You got it? Nice. I downloaded. Nice. That's awesome. I'm glad you have it in hand. All right, let's continue this one. Oh, let me actually do this. Lato goes down. Let me just put this. Hold on. So let's see. It should be Atlas, and then Zoro. There we go. Yeah, no, I'm glad you liked it, Vortex. All right, so let's continue this. So next, Atlas and Zoro are currently unavailable for the next spin. So after we finish this, those two will not be available for the next spin, but Lato will be back. Lato will be back on the spin ability, the ability to be spun. And if you want your suggestions, you just have to join the Discord, and then in the Discord, there is a section called What's Next on the stream, or the Doodle stream. What is it? Yeah, What's Next on the Doodle stream. So if you guys want something, just drop it in. It is allowed 2 maximum per person. I just think it's more fun that way. And there are some rules, so you can't just scroll up and find them. I probably should pin them, right? I am probably gonna pin that actually now that we're speaking about it. Where is it? Because I got who was it? I think it was actually you, right? It was you, Zoro or Vortex. You were confused about that. So let's pin that while we're at it. Pin message. Oh yeah, pin it. So now there we go. I pinned it. So you guys do see the rules. I made it. So now every new drawing has to fall under like. You can still choose anything, but it will be in the Ori's world because I'm leaning more into working on my game, and I want all this stuff to kind of work with that, you know. So like, if you want me to, like, I don't know, you want me to draw Five Nights at Freddy's, they will be drawn as Ori's from now on, you know. I'll reimagine them as Ori's instead of just like doing a doodle, which I think like it just like I'm just going more in that direction from now on. All right, so let's continue working on the doodle phase of this guy. So what? I'm like, actually, let's look at him. Let's look at his legs for a moment. Does he even have knees? I can't even tell his knees. I probably should have looked him up better. Yeah, you can't actually tell. I'll look up a different image then. So is it Bandit? Hold up. Let's look it up. Let's see. No, Bandit, Risk, Terrain 2, Image. Yeah, this is a very dark image. Does he have knees? That's what I actually really want to know. No, he doesn't. It's just pants. They're just pants. Wait. Then that's not how it works. Oh, okay. It's just that image. It looks odd. Okay, whatever. So they're just regular pants into boots. Oh. Whatever. Then like let's change that. That's not, I interpreted it incorrectly, which is fine. Like it's fine. Like in the moment. Check the DMs? Yeah, I can check the DMs. I don't mind checking. Let's see. What did you post? Image. Oh, nice. I love it. That's so good. I like that. I do feel like you need to like scooch it down a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Because you put it as your banner. Man, I have no idea how I got 2 subs. I don't know. That's cool though. You got 2 subs. But I think you just gotta like scooch it like down a little bit. It won't let me. No, like just you have to change the proportions. There are like actual proportions. The whole thing visible on TV. Yeah, I know. It is visible on TV. Oh, you guys can do the games. I know. Wait. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say you guys could do the games. Here, I'll activate a game for you guys if you'd like. Usually it's Mr. Ghost who activates the games for you guys. Here, I'll activate one. Where is it? Here, I'll do it. Command BR. There we go. So you guys, eventually I do really think it'll be really fun to do a full stream where it's just doing this. You know what I'm talking about? Like different games. I want like in the future when I have like Oris as the little characters, hire someone to help me like make some stuff like Oris, make these like little mini games. I think that'd be really cool. Let me move the image only little bit sideways, but not up. No, so I'm saying change the proportions, Roranora. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You gotta change the proportions. You have to find it. There is like a template. There is a template for making a banner, and I recommend finding that template and then trying to adjust it into that size, and then you could probably do it better. But either way, let's go back to the doodle. Nice! Roranora Zoro destroys. Very nice. You destroyed everybody. Yeah, like here, I'll kind of show you what it looks like. So what it is, I'm just like, I'll do like a brief explanation what I mean. So this is what it kind of looks like when you look at, that's not at all what I was doing. So it'll look like this, right? Here's like the image for YouTube, right? And then you'll have like, this one's like the way you actually see. No, I'll check the DMs later. Because I already checked it earlier, but this is like the, I'm gonna do like I said, like I'm only gonna check the DMs like maybe every like 10-15 minutes, okay? Just because like it keeps stopping. But no, this is like the kind of like the gist of how it works, if you're curious. So like this is like the full TV is the green. I believe this one's like computer, the red. And then the blue is mobile. You know? Mobile. And then PC. That's kind of like how it works. So right now, what your character, like you have it. He's like where is it? His head's like right here, right? In the image. So you'd have to change the proportions so it's in there. Just something like you'd have to use like, I don't know, like paint, like, or something. You know what I mean? You could use paint or something. That would work. You don't have to use like an elaborate software. You just have to grab the template and then just like adjust it. I mean, it's kind of like, that's how I make my banners and stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen my banner. I don't know if you guys seen it on the Delirium Plus. I did put a different banner. You know, I changed it not that long ago, which I'm pretty happy with it. Which is like, it shows my Oris and stuff because I am leaning more into Oris. I did make a bunch of shorts. I just haven't finished editing them. You know, like it looks like I stopped, but like I was like, no, it's been like I've been working on other stuff. Hey, Mr. Ghost, welcome back. You were very much missed. Right? You saw them? Right? Thank you, Flopix. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've been like changing up stuff. All right, so let's see. This is the gun. Well, I may actually look at his arm. What is the deal with this guy's arm? Is this like a robot arm, or is this not even a robot arm? Like, I'm looking at him. No, it is a robot arm. Okay. He does have the sleeve like how I thought. He's like, now I'm like trying to like look at it again. You know? And look, he does, this is different though. Oops. Not at all. And let's do this. I will stream soon. I know you do stream very soon. Cocoa? What do you mean cocoa? Like the chocolate? I mean, I like cocoa. Cocoas are always nice. What am I doing? Yeah, he's got his fingers out. He's got like those fingerless gloves. Now that I look at it, you know, no, it's more like up here, right? And then these would be out. Obviously, we'll make it look nicer. Ew, that looks gross. Like, even like for like a sketch, I think that looked gross. It's like, no. You know, like we're still in the sketch phase. I'm just trying to like lay it out. Actually, no, hold up. I don't like that. That finger. So if, I'm like thinking, if I was holding it, my finger, the finger would probably be more like this, right? Yeah, I think it would be more like that. I'm like looking at this kind of, yeah, a little bit like this. And then this will be something like that. I'll look more in the detail when we actually get to like the detail part. I'm just like laying out the shape. Like a small tip. A little bit. What is this emoji? It looks like a pregnant person. I don't know what this is. Or a fat person? What is this? I don't know what that is. It looks like a pregnant person with like short hair. I don't know what that is. It's very tiny on my end. It look, or it could just like, it could be like a fat person or a pregnant person. I'm not sure. Like they have like a big belly. Like they have like a big belly. That's what I'm saying. Like it could be like a beer belly, or it could be a pregnant person, but I'm not sure. Mr. Ghost. It's a man, then a beer belly, I guess. If it's a man, then it has to be a beer belly. You know? Interesting that they have one with a beer belly. I never like looked at them. You know, like, but okay. Interesting. Let me keep looking. So what is this? What is the deal with his arms? Are they just like, hold up. His arms kind of like, wait, they're just shiny? Oh, there is like some lines on it. So he does have like, he's gonna have like lines like here, and then he's gonna have some down here. So he's got like this going on. Okay, okay. Oh, looking at the thumb, I messed up. The glove goes all the way down here. And it's funny because his fingers, they do have fingernails. I like looked at it. It looks like he has a fingernail. Or it might just be like the shading of like the image I'm looking at. It could be. It could be. Actually, I kind of like, let's do this. And then this is going to like fan out more of here. Yeah, this is better. I'm like looking at it. See, that's why we do the sketching. Mr. Ghost is going crazy with the emojis. Yeah, I think this is going to be better shape. Now that I look at it. Yeah. And then this side, just go like this, right? Oni, there's this really cool character in Risk of Rain 2 that you could only play as after collecting 4 items in game, so you could choose her and the character. Oh, I love that. I love that you get to do that. Actually, I don't even know if this is like, if this gun or this shotgun looks like this. Oh, it does. It has like an interesting tip. So I will leave, well, kind of like this. And let's do that. And then kind of like that. And then there is like more to this. There's like more detail. Like when I look at this. Like, hey, let's fix this. Because like, the more I look at it, because like this is like the building out part. Yeah, have a wonderful stream, OG Mr. Ghost. I'm probably gonna be streaming like at least 30 more minutes. Let's see. Greninja, okay, class will be starting soon. I'm going to be leaving, unfortunately. Have fun in the stream. Have fun with you. Oh, nice. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful stream, wonderful day, Greninja. Have an easy, chill class. And hope to see you later for the gaming stream. And then Great Atlas. She's called a heretic and is like really OP, but has negative healing. Oh, I like that. So she takes damage. That's kind of cool. I like that though. Kind of like this around here. And then I'll be like, kind of like this thing going on. Like there's more to it. I'm just kind of like building it out. You know what I mean? I'm like looking at it. Like there is more. Well, we'll do more detail after we get like the next stage. Right now, I'm just trying to get the shapes down. So let's see. The revolver. Revolver is more like, is a lot smaller when you really think about it. You know? Let's do... Actually, no, hold up. I think that his revolver has... This is kind of like this going on, right? It goes like this. It's got like this kind of thing on the top. Kind of. I feel like it realistically, I'm doing it wrong. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, I feel like this is not a very good revolver that I'm doing. Let's do, let me look for like a better pose just so I could find it. Yeah, no, actually no, this one, like you could tell it doesn't have that. It is just like a straight barrel. It is like a straight barrel. Or whatever, you know? That looks bad. Nope. Like this, like that. And then it does. So the thing is with this guy, I'm looking at him now, right? It actually goes like this, and then it goes like a slightly larger version. Now that I'm like analyzing it. See, that's like the fun thing. You have to see what other people designed. It kind of looks like that. Kind of. Not really. But, okay. I'm like, kind of, not really. It's okay. So I'm like looking at this. Huh. Yeah, this part for sure is like, it builds out, right? So this one is like the barrel. But no, then now I'm like, I didn't do enough foreshortening. Because we are pointing the gun towards us. So I did mess up. I think like, so let's start from here. So take around here, let's do this. You actually wouldn't actually see this because like this is behind that. Huh. No, actually even more foreshortening than I'm imagining because I really messed up on this now that I look at it, right? Because the gun should be like over here. This is where it is. The barrel part. Like, you know, the barrel. The barrel is around this section. So the barrel would be back here. And then there's like this piece in the back. With this thing. Right? And then this part on the top, this is like, well, it connects everything. Here, let's do this. Kind of like this. And then, where is this? I imagine anyone like gun enthusiast will be like, what is wrong with you? You know, I'm like, I know, I'm not. Like, I have gone like shooting and stuff. I have done that before, like in like shooting ranges and stuff like that. But I wouldn't say I'm like knowledgeable about guns. You know, it's not like something I really care for. Like, I think it's neat. Like, I have friends that do like them. You know, that's why I've gone with other people. But it's never been like one of those things like, oh, I really love this. Not really. Oh man, like now that I look at it even more, this whole thing is off. Like, it's super off. I did it poorly. Because I'm looking at the shape of this. This is not it. Gotta be insane to have someone like that here in chat. No, I know that's like obsessed with guns. Yeah, no, this is, you know, I'm looking at it. We gotta fix this. Like, more that I look at it, the more I'm like, this is off. Like, this is so off. I know last time I kind of like doodled it, but I'm like, no, this ain't it. So like looking at it, so the whole thing, this block is in front. You know what I mean? Like, the whole block should be in front of it. So like this area is like in front. You see what I mean? Right? Like, this is in front of his hand. And I was like, oh, this whole piece should be in front of his hand completely. And then like this is like over here. Yeah, like this is like so off. It's kind of funny. Like this? Yeah, I think like this is the color I was using before. I'm like looking at it like, actually I have a different color. I think this is the color I was using for that. Let's do, wait. So kind of like this, and then this is the round bit. No gun references. What's that? I mean, I could. I was just like using this one. I was looking at this one as the reference. It's like when I doodled it, when I was building it out, I was just like building it. Like I wasn't actually like using any reference, you know, Flopix. But now that I'm actually like, this is the doodle stage. That's why I call it like the doodle stage, because like, there's like, okay, we're building something out, you know, whatever. And then from here, I do like the other stage, which is like, okay, so the eyes would be like around here, like this, like, you know what I'm talking about? I kind of like build upon it. And then from here, a lot of times I'll change it. I'm like, no, this doesn't work. Like, look at this. Hey, great Atlas. But you see what I mean? Like, where it's like, I use it's just like, so I don't get precious with the drawing. You know, I do it in that way, so I'm not precious about my drawings. It's just better that way. You know, like here's like this, and then like, see, we do have him holding the trigger is like right here, and then the rest of the hand is way back here. So this thing goes go like this. It's overheated? Oof. I'm sorry. Mine's never overheated. I don't know. Mine's good. Fingers crossed it never happens. But like mine's all good, you know? Here, let me actually check. I see that Zora sent something. Oh, nice. Very cool. But yeah, I see what they did. But yeah, I guess like what I mentioned before. Well, it doesn't close application, but I heard the fan. Oh, the fan activated. I mean, I think you're still okay though, right? Just because it turned on the fan doesn't mean it's gonna break. It wasn't like, this like a week ago though. I don't know, maybe the game, it's just like chugging. It was just chugging too much. It happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I was like, wait, how many fingers? He has 4 fingers. 4 fingers, 1 thumb. You know, 4 fingers, 1 thumb, and then here comes the thumb. There it is. There we go. Something like that. He is kind of like not, well, he's not pointing as well as he was before. Obviously the gun's humongous. I'm going to reduce that size. Oh, like looking as we were building, it got bigger and bigger. Let's do kind of like this. Right? And like trying to like build this a little bit. There we go. Yeah, something like that, around there. Then let's do like this. It's like around here. And because I'm like going like between both. You know what I mean? We're not doing like a perfect thing. Comically large gun with that serious look. No, I know, right? It was like humongous. Hey, this is kind of big. This is more like a Desert Eagle though, if I'm being honest, this one. Where this one looks more like a Colt, right? I think this one's like a revolver, like a Colt. Where this one looks like a weird mix of it looks like a Desert Eagle. They did like two different guns. I might have to like get like a reference later if I really want to make this look better. Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, like it's looking wonky to me. You know, I think for like tomorrow, I'll find a reference. Just so we could have like an actual nice reference for this. Because I'm looking at this, I'm like, I'm not feeling this. Yeah, I'm not feeling the shape I'm giving it. So I might have to get a reference for tomorrow's stream. So let's go back to the legs. We're not feeling, go to something else. You know, I'm not feeling the gun. Let's move it into the legs. So how are these boots? So these boots, looking at them, they just got like little cuffs. They're not oh. Hold on, let's fix that. There we go. Now let's go into the cuffs. So they're more like these, right? They just have like little cuffs. And then these kind of, well, they're called like ruffled up. Yeah, something like this. We'll make them like, we'll make it look nice from the finished version, but something like this, I'm thinking. Let me fix that. Because I'm like looking at this, I'm like, it's okay. Yeah, they like this, and then the boots, they have some interesting things going on when you actually look at the boots. So this boot has like something attached to it. I'm like looking at it. So let's do like this. It's got like, here it has like a buckle or something, like a belt. It has like a little belt over it. So I'm thinking like this with the little belt. And then it's got like a little strap up the side, and it's got like this thing. It has like something on the like attached to it. And then let's do, there we go, right? Something like this. We'll make it look nicer on like the finished version, but it's kind of like this direction. I'm like kind of like okay with this, kind of not. I don't like this buckle. This, I know it has the buckle, but I don't think you could actually see the buckle from the angle. Yeah, have a wonderful day, Atlas. I will be wrapping it up very soon. I did just hit the hour, and I usually end it around an hour. It really depends, but I do really like this this hour. I feel like it's way better for what I'm doing. So I'm like looking at this, it would be kind of like this, right? Yeah, it's something like this. Yeah, it is like that. And then this one would be kind of like similar. Like we're still building it up, you know? There we go. And then doing this into, yeah, this is gonna be way better. And then this one, does the other one have it? Can I tell? Like it's funny because the images are not the best. Oh, I think it does. What is this? Now looking at it, I think it's like, it's supposed to be like a plate. You know, it's like a plate or something. I will, like a little like armor plate, but it doesn't really make sense as an armor plate. I don't know, I'm kind of like not sold on this bit. Like it makes no sense to me as like a design, but whatever. I think it just could just be like how like in the 90s they used to put like belts on everything. Like not saying this guy is like shy of belts, he has a bunch of belts. You know, like more than I look at this guy's got a lot of belts. And then I'm probably like, I'm not sure about this. I'm probably gonna like find a good reference for later. You know, I'm thinking I might find a good reference of like a revolver and then have that ready for tomorrow. So I'm gonna wrap it up here for today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for here. Either way, I do need to do some other things. I want to finish doing some shorts. I want to work on my game a little bit. I have like, I was able to figure out like a really fun idea for my game. Just like I was like in my game. I don't know, for anyone who's watching this later, right? Anyone who doesn't know, I am working on an action adventure game heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology, where you go island to island, helping people and creatures, and the creatures help you out too. So if you like Zelda or Pokemon, you probably like what I'm working on. But so in the game though, the fast travel, or like instead of running or anything, you have like a board. And I was kind of thinking of a way of how to make the board work. Like, because right now, like the board kind of just like what's it called, clips into the ground. And I was thinking of doing like a collision where it's like kind of like a ball or something underneath it, like maybe two balls. I want to see if those work, like one ball or two balls, depending on what works best. So I'm kind of excited to try that out. Either way, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much, Flopix, the Great Atlas, OG, Mr. Ghost, Greninja, Salty Pretzel, Roranora Vortexer, And I think there were some other people, some new people who jumped in briefly. Even if they weren't here the whole time, they did hang out with us for a bit, which I greatly appreciate. I did say Flopix. I said the Great Atlas. It was, where is it? I said Salty Pretzel. Hold up. I know, oh, Ryan was also here, and Ozzel Bloxy. Ozzel Bloxy was the new one that I know somebody knew, but I'm so sorry, Ryan. I almost forgot to say thank you for hanging out with me as long as you did. And let's see, on the Twitch. I got Jack Diamond. Jack Diamond did say howdy earlier in the stream, briefly. I'm so glad you guys hung out. I'm going to be out of here. Hope to see you all very soon. And actually, for all the lurkers, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it so much. See you next time. Goodbye.